Sitten kun se siellä.
Okay, we have a couple of viewers. We are now watching the B group's first round of playoffs. The B group consists of the teams that placed fourth. Well, basically they placed fourth, fifth or sixth yesterday, and but today they won their group play with three teams. So they are sort of the fourth best teams of the tournament. So the B group are playing their own sort of mini tournament, which will also end in a gold medal. It's a bit of a consolation prize, of course. It's no world championship, world champion title. Oh, now my telephone is ringing. Just a second, guys. Morjes, Johanna.
From the last round of Group A playoffs are now available on the information tent and I suppose on the notice board. I am finding my way there myself at the moment. Eli A-ryhmän edellisen kierroksen tulokset on nyt tarjolla tuolla ilmoitustaululla ja siitä käy myöskin seuraavat otteluparit ja kentät. Kenties. A. We now have the results and the new fields and teams playing against each other available on the notice board, and they will also hear the speakers tell you on which field you're playing. So let's go. Meillä tulee nyt kuuluttavaa A-ryhmän etenevät joukkueet ja Uunot, Paikan ja Uunot kenttä. Ja pelitasoa ovat alkamassa tässä meidän 15 minuutin sisällä, niin kyllä kaikki käsittymään kohti omilla pelikenttiä. So the next games in the A group are about to start in about 15 minutes. So I ask everybody to move towards their own playing fields as soon as possible. Here come the teams. Ja Täydellinen rajoitus, kenttä 2. Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2.
Mahlun Mölkkääjät,
Paikan Mölkky, kenttä 3. Mölkky Istanbul ja Uunot, field number 4. HMS Paikan ja Wood Pub, kenttä numero 5. Kaameet Apinat ja Hiilumaa 2, kenttä numero 6. CSKA ja Team Tuppi, kenttä numero 7. Or CSKA and Team Tuppi, field 7. Jäletski Green Team ja Eniten Kymiläiset, kenttä 8. Field 8. Pullistus ja Cobra, kenttä 9. Field 9. Mölkkyn Curling ja Mahlun Mölkkääjät 4, kenttä 10. Mölkky Tuppi and Team AMC, kenttä 11, field 11. Eesti 2001 horse and bike, kenttä 12.
Hajattomat.
Ja Musketeers, kenttä 13. Jari ja Cobra, kenttä 14. And victories for the purple curtain, field 15. ABM 1. Field 16. And 1 and victory Field 16. And Mahlun Mölkkääjät 1. Ja Jäletski Rajatta, kenttä 17.
All the time and making
Eli pudotuspelien toinen kierros on alkamassa, jolloin 32 joukkuetta rajataan 16 joukkueeksi. So the second round of the playoffs for Group A is about to begin. And in this phase of the playoffs, 42 teams will be knocked down to 16 teams.
apinaa vieressä.
Uunoja kaivataan tässä piakkoin kentälle 4. Ei hätää, ei hätää. Okay, hello everybody. So we were looking at the games of Group B, which are sort of playing a consolation tournament, but now Group A are about to continue their own games. So at the moment there are 32 teams divided into 16 games, so 2 teams per game, and they are again playing for with the best out of 3 format. So first team with 2 set victories go on in the playoffs, while the losing part is knocked out of the competition. This game that is about to begin here in a few minutes is the Finnish Uunot, who are playing against Mölkky Istanbul from Turkey. Now when we have the 32 best teams of the tournament, it is clear that the skill level is very high in each of these games. And it's a thrill to see the tactical choices made by the teams. On the neighboring the neighboring field there, behind this one, we can see Wood Pub, who are playing HMS Perkkaa. Okay, the game is about to begin. We can watch the Unos won the lottery of the starting right, and they will perform the opening throw and score the first point. A nice hit worth 12 points. And again, as I said, we are playing for 2 set victories. The team that wins twice a set go on and place themselves among the 16 best teams of the tournament. Ooh, not 12 points. And Mölkky Istanbul. Istanbul miss and score 0 points. Uunot are now throwing from 12 points, building on that. 21 points for Uunot. Now Turkey need to score points unless they want to risk elimination from the game. You remember the rule, if you score 0 3 times in a row, you are eliminated from that set, you lose that set. But Mölkky Istanbul got away with only 1-0 and now they scored 11. Uunot are on 21, probably considering either the 9 or the 11. The 11 is the furthest pin on the field. He takes the 9, moving to 30 points. While Mölkky Istanbul are, so to speak, one step behind because they missed their first attempt. They have 11 points. Will he go for the faraway 11? It's risky. If he takes the 9. He takes the 9. 20. So we see that there's a major difference. It's maybe 1 meter 20 centimeters. The difference between the distance of 9 and 11. But both teams choose to go for the closer. Now, Uunot actually have 39 points. They need 11 points for victory. And as we can see, the 11 is standing on its own in the sort of far corner of the pins. Mölkky Istanbul are on 20. Will he try to remove the 11? It's risky. It's far away. And it would require some strength in the throw. That's what we remember. When we want to move a pin, we have to hit it hard. And no, he leaves that possibility. He leaves that pin for the Unos. And since Mölkky Istanbul are now on 27, then the 23 points, it is possible with a 12 and 11, but I think the Unos, either the 6 and the 5, or they take one attempt on 11. Now, the 11 is the... Well, together with the 9, they are the furthest away pins, the biggest risk. But they will maybe try for it. They do, and they hit it. Se oli, pojat, optimaalinen tulos 5 vuorolla. Paras mahdollinen. So I was just congratulating the team because they performed a sort of optimal game where they reached 50 points in 5 turns, which is the least possible amount of turns required. If you get 4 times 12, you land on 48 and you still need the 5th turn to reach 50. They took 12, 9, 9, 9 and 11. That looks like an 10 point, yes. Ten points. Niin, kerran katsomaan tätä, koska sitten nähdään vaan tää ottelu. Niin, paitsi jos tää nyt menee tällä poikki, niin se ei taas vika erä. Okay. We will stay and watch this game. The Unos against Mölkky Istanbul. The Unos take 6 points. Mölkky Istanbul have 10 points. And we remember, if one of the teams wins, when one of the teams wins a second set in this game, they win the game and continue the competition among the 16 best teams of the tournament. It looks like 4 points for Turkey. The Unos are throwing, they have 6 points. And take the 5. Landing them on 11. They have 11. Mölkky Istanbul have 14. Mölkky Istanbul. Also take the 5. 19. I'm looking at the 7. The 7 is maybe not impossible either, but they seem to choose the 5 and the 6. Well, the difference is minimal, of course. Yes, the 5 again. The Uunot now have 16 points, while Mölkky Istanbul have 19. And again we see the occurrence, you see that the one pin has moved towards the players. As we said yesterday, that sometimes happens. Oh, Mölkky Istanbul lose their turn. They score a 0. They tried to reach the 7, the one that I was talking about, but missed it and ended up with 0 points. Now Uunot can take the lead if they score more than 3 points. They score the 4 and they take the lead. The Uunot from Finland have 20 points, while Mölkky Istanbul from Turkey have 19 points. So the 3 most available pins on the field at the moment are the 4, 5 and 6, which are the ones that the teams have been hitting also. The 7 is semi-available as well. Mölkky Istanbul hits the 4, climbing to 23. Of course, when the pins are being hit, they are being moved further away as well, getting more and more difficult to hit. Which is one of the beauties of Mölkky, of course, that the pins move during the game, making every game different from every other game ever played. Long throw and hits the 5, landing Uunot on the halfway mark, 25 points. 25 points theoretically takes 3 turns to reach 50. If you land on 26, you can do it in 2 turns, 12 and 12. Of course, now we have all the high scoring pins still in their starting positions around the starting line. They haven't moved yet during the game. Mölkky Istanbul are on 23 points. They hit the 6, climbing the 29. Still the teams are focusing on the 4, the 5 and the 6. And as we can see again, or I will show you, we have the meetings before the important throws. And we have today, of course, more of these meetings, longer discussions and more careful consideration before the player throws the Mölkky throwing stick. He takes the 4, moving Uunot to 29 points. They still need 21 points to win. 21 could come from 3 7s, for example. But the 7, as we have said previously, is only semi-available. Both teams are now on 29. Both teams need 21 points to win. Will one of them go for the 7? That would of course free it up also for the other team. Let's see what happens. Yes, Mölkky Istanbul go for the 7, climbing 36, leaving them 14 points short of 50. Now Uunot send their next player. They also need 21 points to win. They also hit the 7, moving it to the second to furthest away position. Both teams are on 36, both teams need 14 points, and if that 7 is hit twice more, it will be lots further away and thus harder to hit. Mölkky Istanbul are in turn. They need 14 points. 14 points. Not very easy. It's 2 times 7 is the obvious choice. 6, 4 and 4 would be the other possibility. He goes for the 4 but misses it. He gives the advantage now to Uunot. Since both teams are on 36 points, it is essential which team throws first. Uunot will now make up their mind about which route to go for, which pin to aim for. As I see it, there's 2 possibilities, the 7 and the 7, or 6, 4 and 4. They choose to split the pins. It's 5 points, moving them to 41. They need 9 points, but let's see what happened with the 9. It is very difficult. The 9 is placed, you see the row of 3, 10 and 12. Maybe one of you viewers could comment and tell me whether you can read the numbers on the pins. It would be interesting to know. On my own small screen here, I am not able to read them. 8 points for Mölkky Istanbul. Landing Mölkky Istanbul on 44. Mölkky Istanbul now needs the 6. Now here's a discussion again of how the lines here are only to keep the field clear of external players, external people. They are not a boundary of the playing area. So now, Uunot, they need what I would consider a lucky throw. If they are to take that 9, well, that's of course debatable. Is it luck or is it super skills? Super skills as in Super Mario Bros. Well, never mind. Okay, let's see what Uunot do. I don't think it looks like he's going for the 9. He has a position to throw far. He hits the 4, moving them to 45. Both teams now need one of the faraway pins. Yes, if one of you viewers actually hear me, maybe you could write a comment telling me whether you can read the numbers on the pins or not. I would really appreciate it. Let's see now. Mölkky, Istanbul. They need 6 points to win. It is one of the furthest away. It's a second furthest away pin. And it's not easy. Another possibility would be to hit the 5, leaving them 1 point from victory. But he goes for the 6 and misses. Uunot now have the chance to knock down the 5. Will he hit the 5 and give Uunot? Yes, he does. Uunot take the first set. No, the second set. Yes, that's right. Uunot take a clean victory and place themselves among the 16 best teams of the tournament. Well played by the Unos. Onko tietoa, että missä mennään?
Joo.
Millä?
Mahlun Mölkkääjillä on 1-0 johtava, mitä on toimiva.
Okei.
Sitten katsoisin, että heillä on 4
Mölkky, Uunot ja Paikan. Se oli 5. Ja 1 Okay, we are now watching the second set played between Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2 and Paikan Mölkky team. Both are near the victory. Paikan Mölkky team need 5 and they take the 5, evening the score. So now both teams have 1 set. Right, they are performing a new lottery to see who starts this last round. Okay, Paikan Mölkky team choose the starting rights. It is of course a great advantage if you are going to win in 5 rounds or 5 turns. you need to be the starting player because otherwise the other ones will beat you to it. Paikan Mölkky team have the starting right. Let's see what score they get. He basically rolls the pin along the ground, but it's a perfect hit, landing, giving them 12 points. The 8 is a bit apart from the others, as is the 6. So let's see if the players focus on those. No, they do a second hard hit. Is it really? Or is it? Yes, there was one. 6 points. That's right. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are a group of players from a small place called Mahlun here in Finland, and I think they have been practicing a lot because they have 3 teams among the 32, the top 32. Seven points for Paikan Mölkky team, landing them on 19. Mahlun Mölkkääjät the 12 is now apart from the others, which we rarely actually see in these games. But now the opening formation was hit several times and happened to single out the 12, which is beautifully hit, moving Mahlun Mölkkääjät to 1 point from Paikan Mölkky team. Eli anteeksi, mikä oli sun joukkueessa? Mahlun Nelonen, eli te pelasitte Mölkyn Kölkkyniä vastaan. Okei. Kuule, hyvä juttu. Okay, we just got information from one of the other Mahlun players that they won their own game in this same round and are among the 16 best. So let's see. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are on 18. Will they go for the faraway 12? They do, and they hit it very far away. They are now on 30 points, while Paikan Mölkky team are on 22. This is starting to be the maximum distance that we usually see in these games. Sorry, I think you're not even able to see the 12 Well, there it is. Yes, yes. Okay, Paikan Mölkky team are on 22. They are 8 points behind. And no other high scores are really available. But the 12 is so far away that I don't think they are considering that. Of course, Mahlun Mölkkääjät have the exact same situation once it's their turn. They need 20 more points to reach victory. The 10 is possibly possible to take. And hey, let's see if anybody has told me. Well, at least I'm not able to read your comments for some reason. But let's see. But if one of you would try to tell me if you can read the numbers on the pins, it would be great. Or perhaps you are writing and I'm just not able to see those comments. Okay, it is Mahlun Mölkkääjät. I'm not sure actually. Missasinkohan mä jotain tässä äsken, kun mä katselin tätä tekniikkaa. Saiko tätä Paikan Mölkkytin pisteellä äsken?
Ei ole saanut ollenkaan.
Okei.
Oli
Viiva. No niin.
22.
Sitten ihan oikein.
Ja 30.
Kyllä. Näillä mennään. And now they do it. They do it. Just what I was saying, that the 10 is basically possible to take from there. That was beautiful. They are now on 40 points. They did 10 points to victory. And as you maybe can see now, the 10 is standing on its own, apart from the other pins, and it's perfectly possible for them to take. That would place 2 of the Mahlun Mölkkääjät teams among the top 16, at least. There's a third team that we don't know at the moment how they are performing. Paikan Mölkky team now have to consider to try to disrupt. I see a possibility. You see, if we hit the stack, so to speak, the 5, 7, 11, 2, 3 and 9, if we hit those sort of semi-hard and move them closer to the 10, it will make it near impossible for Mahlun Mölkkääjät to get the 10. Let's see if they try that. Let's see. Yes. Oh. They throw right through. They move the 10 further away, making it, of course, a little bit more difficult. But Paikan Mölkky team have now 24 points. They need 3 more turns, and the 10 is not very far away. I think Mahlun Mölkkääjät will try for the 10. This is sort of standard for a team that has been practicing. And they take the 10, placing themselves among the top 16. Well played. And the second to last throw, which cleared the 10, was the key point of the game. Cool. Okay. Let's turn in. The Turkish Mölkky team over there seemed to secure a place in the top 16. There were high jumps of joy there. So let's see, there are a few games going on. Haetaanko vielä loppuhetket tuolta? Yep. No, let's go and see if we catch the last minutes of one more game. Okay, we are now watching the last minutes of CSKA versus Tuppi. They throw a long throw and miss the 7. Let's see if I can just place the teams. See, yes, this is Tuppi in the black shirts. Let's see, over here we see some people in black shirts. They are Tuppi. They are on 34 points. They need 16 more points for this deciding set victory, while CSKA or CSKA, I don't know if they're Finnish or from another country, they may be a little bit they're not Finnish. Okay, now Tuppi are ready to try to get their 16 points. Let's see how they do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next phase for Group E is now on the notice board near the information tent. Eli Bergman seuraavat tiedot ovat ilmoitustaululla infoteltan vieressä.
Okay, as we just were told, Tuppi are now on 40 points. They need 10 points to secure the victory, while the CSKA team have 41 and need 9 points. So let's see. The 9 is clear, open in the center, but what about the 10? The 10 over there, difficult. Lands them. Tuppi are on 44, and now that was a risky throw because CSKA now need 9 points to my knowledge, and if they hit the 9, they secure a spot among the top 16 teams. And they do it. Tuo vielä pelataan, mennäänkö vielä sinne? Se varmaan, me saadaan varmaan loppuhurrauksen.
Uunot joukkueet on mukaan vielä.
Näiden jälkeen niin 16. Free coffees for the purple turkey. Mutta tilannetta meillä ei ole. Onks kellään pisteitä tiedossa? Minä on noin. 16. Okei, hyvä. Me edetään hyvin mukaan. Okay. We have reached this game in time. This is the deciding set. It is Kymiläiset playing a team called Three Coffees for the Purple Turtle. And you see the purple shirted man is of course from the Purple Turtle team. Purple Turtles are now on 11 points. Ooh, nice hit on the 11, landing them on 22. Kymiläiset had a clean record, I think, from yesterday's games. Oliko Kymiläisillä 10 pistettä alkulohkosta? Yes. They played yesterday's group stage without a single loss. Joo, kyllä. And are now fighting for a spot among the top 16. They are on 28 points. Will they go for the 11? Yes, it is a near miss. It was very close, but gives actually Three Coffees for the Purple Turtle a chance, because they are on 22. If they now win more than 6 points, they will take the lead. Let's see if they... You see maybe the 8 there. And Three Coffees also missed their opportunity. Hey, thanks Max in Vienna. Now I got the comments turned on. So. Kyllä, kyllä 2-2 heitti huutin äsken. Kyllä, okay. So 39-22. And Kymiläiset need 11. So, okay, I'm back in the game. And Purple Turtles are on 22. They missed their last opportunity. And let's see. Yeah, we see the pins okay. So they sort of need some points here if they want to contend for that last spot. He's thinking what he's thinking on his own. So I think the plan is already ready, and he just needs the best moment to perform his throw. He hits the 11 beautifully, and he hits it hard. He moves it close to 2 meters further away, landing them on 33 and leaving, I would call that a very difficult 11 for the Kymiläiset. This is the furthest pin we have seen. I will show you the situation. Voilà, Rishi. Bordel. Yeah, don't know what Florent is on about. But let's see where the 11 pin. There you see the 11 pin. I'm not good at. That's 3 meters and that's 3. I would place that at around 9 meters maybe. Maybe a bit less, maybe 8.5. Okay, let's see what Kymiläiset do. They need 11. Will they go for that very far away 11? They do. Oh, that is a good shot, but it's a miss. Now 3 coffees for the purple turtle need 17 points. Is there a good way to reach that? Let's see if we can move this a little bit. Here, for example. Mahlun Mölkkääjät Club. Do you, Florent, know the name of the team you're supporting? I haven't seen a team with that name. The Anjou. I don't know that one. Hyvä Selina.
Hyvä numari.
So 3 coffees for the purple turtle have 33 points and hit the 8, landing them on 41. They now need 9, and that is not impossible. 9 is standing there next to the 12. It's in the back row of the main group of pins. Yes. So now we come to Kymiläiset again. Kymiläiset is a team name that referred to a part of Finland, Kymi, the people from Kymi, it means. Will Kymiläiset still go for the 11, or will they? I see also the 10, the 1 and the 6. Yes, they try for that, but they knocked down 4 pins. I think they wanted to knock down 3, but they land on 43 points. They need 7, and that is difficult. The 7 is the nearest pin, standing right together with the 3, I suppose it is. They tried what I was looking at, the 3 pins. Okay, we're being blocked a little bit here. Let's see where we can move. Yes, not easy to film here. Anteeksi. Saisiko tosta vähän ottaa tota kulmaa? Kiitos. Okay, yes, a very kind gentleman there made some room for us. And let's see. The purple turtle need 9 points, but I think they tried to get to 1. Yes, they did. They tried to get to 1 to leave them 8 points from victory, because the 8 is maybe the easiest pin at the moment, but they missed the 1. Kymiläiset need 7 points, which is very challenging. Very challenging. The 6 and the 1, those are the nearest pins on the field. So the team that wins this game, just like the previous games, will place themselves among the top 16 teams of the tournament. That's out of 192 teams from all over the world, players from 14 countries, and the 2 most common countries of origin for these teams are Finland and France. We're very happy to see 25 Japanese players in 5 teams, so a big Japanese group who have traveled here to enjoy these 2 or 3 days of Mölkky here in Pori, Finland. We've been lucky with the weather. It's windy, but it's not very cold, and the sun is shining, so it's very good Molkky weather. Kymiläiset are still discussing their tactics and how to reach 50 from 43. I am fairly certain. Guys, kundit, saisin mä tästä kuvata? Tästä kuvaa, kiitos. Sorry. Yes. Yes, the judge interferes and says, please, let's try to speed this up. There is not an official rule saying anything about the use of time, but it says that the judge has the final word in every situation on the field. So if the judge says we speed things up, then that's what we do. And now the audience is getting a little bit edgy here, telling them to throw already. Not making the situation easier for them. Okay, Kymiläiset need 7 points and they may try to knock down the one. It's a difficult shot, it's the nearest pin. No! They take the 7! Amazing! Amazing! I never even saw that 7 available there. Amazing! That was a beautiful shot. Näetkö sä heiton? En mä olisi varma, että se seisko olisi niinku hollilla siellä. No. Olipa hieno heitto. So it was worth the long discussions and long meeting. It earned them a spot among the top 16. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Florian. Okay. Let's see what happens next here. There will now, of course, be a little break in the games of Group A. But in the meanwhile, Group B will be playing. Let's see. Morjesta Niina. Okei, tullaan. Mut pyydetään tuonne ilmoitustauluun ja me katsotaan sieltä.
Mennäänkö katsomaan oikein?
Tää on tuolla. Tää saattaa nyt saada. Juu, ilman muuta saa. Mut toi, että ihmiset rupeis vaan. Kiitos.
We now have the information for Group E, the top 16 team. The information is also on the board, but I will also give it to you here with the speakers. Ja nyt meillä on B-ryhmän tiedot tässä, eli B-ryhmän 16 parasta joukkuetta, jotka tässä hyvin pian jatkavat omaa kilpailua. Annan teille tässä nyt kenttä- ja joukkueen tiedot. Milla ja kisanäädät sekä tiimi Uunot pelaavat kentällä 18. Kuntaliitoksen kaatajat sekä Konna ja Koukku kentällä 19. Mölkky team 1-3 and Tre Raja on field 20. Thomas Ledin och Brolin sekä Makholma kentällä 21. Päätyvaari Lahti and Mölkky Anatolian on field 22. Schlab and Saint-Nazaire Mölkky 2 on field 23. Tami Peto and Team Fortune on field 24. Mufloni and You'll Never Molk Alone on field 25. Thank you. Please move towards your playing fields right away. Hey.
Tuolla seinällä meillä oli kenttä 15, se oli 24.
Näin luin.
Meillä on 15, kurkuttaa paikasta.
Mä en tiedä, mulla on tullut vaan täällä. Selvitetään.
Siinä on nyt ristiriitoja.
Niin on.
Joo, on. Tuli tuonne seinälle 15.
Şurada, telefonu şurada.
There's confusion. He was just saying that for them 15, here for them 22. So we have to... Mä menen tutkimaan asiaa.
Mä tälleen huoltajana olen hiukan huolissaan teidän lämmittely päällä.
Okay, there's been a mix-up. The fields that I just gave you are unfortunately not the correct ones. Let's see if there's an easy mathematical solution to this. Yes, there is. If you know the field that I just read and subtract 9 from that, you will end up with the correct playing field. Eli ihan helposti hei. Mä annan teille äsken väärät kenttänumerot, mutta miinustetaan 5 tai 9, niin löytyy sitten oikea kenttä. Eli otetaan ne vielä kerran. Eli Villa ja Kisanäädä sekä Team kenttä 9. Kontra 3 sekä Kuutoliitoksen kaatajat kenttä 10. Mölkky-tiimi 1-3 ja Cobra field 11. Thomas Ledin on Brolin, Mahlun kenttä 12. Päätyvaali Lahti ja Mölkky Anatolian field 13. Schlab and Saint-Nazaire Mölkky 2 field 14. Tami Peto ja Team Fortune field 15. Mufloni ja You'll Never Molk Alone field 16. Please go towards your playing fields. The games will commence right away.
Joo. Viikkarkelot. Menossa. Ois Ranskaa. Turkki. Joo. Komea keltainen porukka ainakin tässä. Sammutin. Joo, ei. Sä löysit. Eilen sanoit, sitä ei ole.
Okei. No se olisi säästänyt akkuukin varmaan aika paljon, kun ei voi montaa kertaa tarvitse.
Okay, so guys, what we're seeing now is again this B group playing for their own gold medal. So as I was saying earlier, before everything else happened, the B group is made up of the best teams out of positions 4, 5 and 6 from yesterday. So here we are watching the French team. I think it's one of the Saint-Nazaire or something. I don't speak French, so I just have to guess. Now this was. I'll read them. Yes, it seems to be Saint-Nazaire.
Me haettiin sitä nimeä.
I wanted to go and check to see if actually one of the pins had stopped on the numbers side, but of course that's not possible due to normal physics. It was held up by another pin and thus did not count as a point. So this is the Saint-Nazaire team playing in the yellow hoodies, and then a team called Schlab. I'm not sure about the country of Schlab. Are they also? I think they are also French. Taking the 5. I think we are watching 2 French teams play here. I'll try to get the score.
Sama.
Äsken tuli 4 pojoa.
Okay, not French.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're Team Schlab from UK.
Okay, great.
We actually compete.
Yeah, you see that Benoit is on the shirts and stuff.
No.
You look a little bit French.
We're British.
UK, cool.
So you can tell me
Thanks.
how I feel.
Yeah, I will.
Because my girlfriend said the commentator thinks we're a French team.
Yes, I did think you were. They were a French team, but thank you, girlfriend of the gentleman who just visited me. So we have Saint-Nazaire from France, and we have Schlab or Schlab then maybe UK team. Let's see if we have the score. No.
14.
Oli silloin.
17 mun mielestä.
Niin. Just tätä.
Ehkä nyt ei oli 17, nyt olisi
20. Sitten noilla sitten 18, koska sä et saanut, se just kaatui 4 silloin kun sä tätä lähdit menemään. Okay, I'm guessing that Saint-Nazaire have 18 and Schlab have 20. But as you can guess, guessing doesn't take you very far in Molkky. Saint-Nazaire get 3 points more, maybe climbing to 23. They take the 5, climbing to 25. Me katsoo Saint-Nazaire.
Onu açtıysa. Yağmur, ehkä hyökännyt. Ei. Miksi? Seni çok yavaş ayaklarsan yok. 5-5 de yapabiliriz. Abi 5-5
If the Saint-Nazaire gentleman had his papers correct, the score is actually 24-20. But which way around? I'm sorry, guys. And when they call out their score, it's in French and I won't understand. 4 points more. Okay, now it seems to be 24-24. And now I'm following. Okay, we have Schlab coming up. We also don't know if this is the first or second set or... No.
ensimmäisen
6 points for Schlab, climbing to 30. Saint-Nazaire. Yes, as I was saying earlier, we have players from 14 different countries here. The furthest away are Japan and the US. Now Saint-Nazaire from France. The situation is pretty interesting. And we have most of the pins together there. Pretty near the players. Ooh! Amazing! She manages to knock down just the 8. Climbing to 32. Schlab are now looking at the situation, discussing tactics. This is now the round where Group B are playing for a spot among the top 8 of Group B. They go for a short, trying to get the 6th, but no luck. They stay on 30, while Saint-Nazaire get a chance to climb from 32 onwards towards 50. They need 18 points altogether. With 2 sort of magical throws, they could hit the 8 and the 10. The 8 is among the 3 pins that are standing together in a line at the back of the main formation. Now we got 3 pins. Saint-Nazaire climbs to 35. They need 15 points more. 15 points looks actually doable. Saint-Nazaire need a 10 and a 5. Both those pins. The 5 is the far away pin, not very far. and the 10 is on the far right of the playing field. Pretty close to the others, yes, but still apart from them. Schlab are on 30, they need 20 points. They should hit the 10, yes. Let's see if they do that. They need 20 points, so 2 times 10, of course.
What the fuck is he doing?
They hit the 10, but also the 8. They end up with 2 points, leaving them 18 points from set victory. I was wrong. It was 3 points, leaving them on 33. Okay, Saint-Nazaire. Yes, the 10 and the 5 are still, the way I see it, quite possible to hit. Let's look at the guys in the yellow hoodies trying to make up their mind how to get from 35 to 50. I think it's obvious. I think it's the 10 and the 5. The 10 is on the far right and the 5 is on the far left. And now I can tell you the sunshine in Pori is starting to feel again. I'm in a black shirt, collecting the heat nicely. Well, I think it's okay. Okay, let's see. Will he take the 10 or the 5? No. He will take... Yes, he takes 5 pins, but sort of by a random collision with the main formation. Landing them on 40. They now need 10 points for victory. Yes, here the players are a lot like myself. When I play Mölkky, I make sure that all the pins are turned so they face the players. Not maybe perfectly, but clearly. Schlab climb from 33. Ooh, they miss the 10. It was only not even an inch. It went right by the 10, not taking it. They stay on 33, while Saint-Nazaire are on 40. They need the 10 as well. I think this guy looks like an experienced player. I think he will take the 10. And he does. He does. He hits the 10. And it earns him kisses from his teammates. Well, that's France, of course. And it looks like this was maybe the second set and the second set victory. No, not sure. Team Schlab are setting up the pins. Okay, great. We actually got into this game right at the beginning. That was the first set. Saint-Nazaire won it. And now Team Schlab from the UK will try to play 2 more sets because they want to win. They want to be among the top 8 in Group B. Joo, okei. Laatu sen päin. Ora. Joo, nyt on jatkokaaviot. Okay, we now have the results for Group A, and I have to go and get them, but I'll be with you in a minute again.
Älä dinniä kuuntele, ota sun nelonen.
Täällä on kaikki samaa mieltä täällä.
Hyvä oli!
Loistava heistä! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the information for Group A now. The Group A games will continue in 15 minutes. So when you get this information, start moving towards your playing fields sort of right away. So now, eli sori jo suomeksi. Eli tässä mulla on nyt A-ryhmän jatkokaaviot. Ja A-ryhmän pelit jatkuvat noin 15 minuutin päästä. Eli kun saatte nämä kenttätiedot, niin siirtykää heti miten kohti pelikenttiä. Tästä lähtee Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2 ja Täydellinen rajoitus, kenttä 1. No niin, kenttä 1, se on se pääkenttä tuolla. Sitten Wood Pub ja Uunot, kenttä 2. CSKA ja Kaameet Apinat, Field 3. Tomira ja Janetski Dream Team, Field 4. Mölkky Turkki ja Mahlun Mölkkääjät 4, Field 5. Musketeers ja Eesti, kenttä 6. Kymiläiset ja Cobra, kenttä 7. Mahlun Mölkkääjät 1 ja ATM1 Field 8. So that was the game information for Group A. So teams, please try to find your fields, and the games will begin in a bit more than 10 minutes.
Kuuntele vittu, kun porukka tietää, mitä Mölkkyssä menee. Yksikään tuomarit ei tullut tietoa mitään.
Tuomari ei nähnyt kyllä.
Ei niin on ihan anteeksi. Seläsuken referi ja vittu hän on vittu.
Ai miksi nää on nyt tuomareita?
Ne on ollut kirjureita.
Niin, kirjureita.
Pikkasen meni hermo. Satana
I think it was 20 seconds after you told me, so...
Yes.
Bir verdim size. Arkamdan konuşuyor.
Mikä meistä muuttuu?
O nerede ya?
Mikä? Meillä on vaan vittu. Vittu oli mun mielestä, mutta...
Vitton.
Okay guys, I'm back and the A group will continue their game in around 10 minutes. We will move then to field number 1. We haven't filmed anything there yet. It's the main field with a little spectator, what do you call it, system. And since I was away now, I don't really have any idea what's going on, but let's just see. Ooh, Schlab miss the 11 that they are going for.
Mä laskin pisteet, sit se meni taas.
Se on ilman kynäpaperia, niin se on siellä
14-15 siinä vaiheessa, kun vielä pysyi mukana, niin sit se lakkasi.
Okei. On the neighboring field, the Turkish team Team Schlab hit the 11 they want. No, pitäisikö tästä alkaa siirtyä kohti ykköskenttää? Okay. Saint-Nazaire. So we will leave this game. We wish the best for both teams, Saint-Nazaire and Schlab. We will now move to field 1 to watch the Group A games. Yes.
Yes! Yes! One!
Pelataan sitten 2 voitosta. Arvotaan.
Tabelaya tutacağım.
Sanoin, että täytyy varmaan finaalipelikuvat. Joo. Siihen ei porukkaa ei onnistu.
Niin, se totta joo.
Benim çantam nerede? Çantamda var.
Okay, so here we are now at field 1. I will give you a little view of the field. It is, I would say, a little bit bigger. For some reason, yes, we now have the lines here all the way around. It does make it look prettier, but as we remember, the lines are not actually a boundary of the playing field. Even if a pin goes outside, it stays there and the game just continues. I just heard a team that went by here. One of the B group teams, I think they have lost. One of the guys said that I'm going to take out my Mölkky at home tonight and gonna start practice. I'll be back next year. So
Mikä kenttä se oli?
okay, here the game is starting. We will be watching Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2. You maybe remember I told you about Mahlun Mölkkääjät, a small community that had 5 teams here when the tournament started, and 3 of them are actually in the top 16. I think these guys have been practicing a lot. So Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2 are playing against Täydellinen rajoitus. That's Finnish and means a perfect line drawing. I'm not really sure what they mean with that. But these teams, together with 14 others, are among the top 16 teams of the tournament. They are making sure that the system of stepping into the Mölkkäri, that's the name of the place from which the throw is performed, is clear to everybody. You do not ever step over those sort of lines. You step backwards when you exit it and you step forwards when you enter it. Never over those lines. Kuulitko? Sä toi seudussa oli tunteet pinnassa. Ei, mutta se on niin. Ei se haittaa. There's a situation. I can turn the camera around. It's the start of the... Yes, Florian, yes, you're right. It's the start of the top 16. And there, further away, you see where there's a lot of people. That's Group B. They're still playing. The games are still going on. Cool. And there was actually one of the games with Turkey and Finnish team where the teams were of different opinions of the of the score, and they requested the main judge, which was taken here from the field where we are watching, and they are now trying to solve the situation, and we'll have to see what happens. Okay. But hey, this slanting picture is not very nice. I will turn around to our own field, and we'll have a nice straight ground again, and the orange of AVM. Yes, they are in the top 16. I'm pretty sure. AVM 1, yes. They are playing on field 8, and they are actually playing against Mahlun Mölkkääjät 1. You remember this team, this group of players that I've told you about? Mahlun Mölkkääjät. Here we will be watching the game of Mahlun Mölkkääjät 2, and AVM 1 will be playing Mahlun Mölkkääjät 1. Yes. Tilanne selkis vai?
Joo, pikkuhiljaa.
No niin, hyvä.
Kyllä ne taas pelaa.
No niin, hyvä. Okay, the head judge said that the situation is clearing up and people are playing again, so that sounds positive. But here now, the game is ready. Okay, hey, Florent, do you know about this team CSKA? Because we don't know much about that at all. Is it mostly a Czech team or not? Okay, 11 points. 4. The game started here now. Okay, any Czech players in there? Do you know? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, so but hey, now to this game. Now to this game. Thanks for on. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are catching up to Täydellinen rajaus. We got 11. Täydellinen rajaus 11. And Mahlun Mölkkääjät score 6. Now this is a sign of the experienced teams that they. Yes, because I recognized the letters CSKA. That's what it used to be, Cobra CSKA. Okay, got it. But now Mahlun Mölkkääjät, they got 6. Mahlun Mölkkääjät 6. And okay, täydellinen rajoitus. Täydellinen rajoitus have 15 and Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 6. They will possibly go for the 6 again, or will they break the formation? Mahlun Mölkkääjät miss out. But hey, I will give you some interesting information. The guy in the black shirt now going for the throwing pin, picking it up, giving it to the referee. That man was for, I don't know, 30 years maybe, the executive, what do you call, CEO of Tactic Game Company, who are now the manufacturer of Mölkky. So that is Mr. Markku Heljakka. He's the son of the founder of the company, and for maybe around 30 years he actually led the company as well. Just recently he has moved to another position. He's now only head chairman of the board, I think it's called. So he's making many of the main decisions, but he's not in the sort of active business situations. Okay, Mahlun Mölkkääjät 11. Täydellinen rajoitus are on 19. Okay, we just have the 4 and the 6 that are free, and the rest of the pins are in formations on the field, making it a little bit okay. He's going for the 6, it looks like. But he goes over. I think there are some nerves in the game at the moment. Both teams have made sort of simple mistakes. Okay. Mahlun Mölkkääjät, who also hit past the 6. Täydellinen rajoitus are in turn. The game isn't advancing very much at the moment. They have 19 points. They go for the 6 and they miss it. They have 2 lines now. I think they will try to break the main formation. But mind you, that main formation is not very big. So with ultimate bad luck, we will see something that we haven't seen yet in this tournament. Mahlun Mölkkääjät 11 points and 1-0 behind them. What I was saying was that we haven't seen a single elimination due to 3 misses. Mahlun Mölkkääjät break the formation a bit. 3 points, landing them on 14. But now, Täydellinen rajoitus. This is a game played to 2 set victories, so you need to win 2 sets to win the game. So a single elimination is only for that set. Okay, it's not a problem for this Täydellinen rajoitus player. 4. Yes, it's 8 points. Moving them to 27, yes. Mahlun Mölkkääjät, 14 points. No high scoring pins freely available. It's the 4 is actually the sort of best pin, but let's see if this player can think of a better option. The 5 would be slightly better. Maybe go for that. He was going for that and he took it. Taking Mahlun Mölkkääjät to 19. Täydellinen rajoitus. Have 27 points. And he hits the 5, no problem. Climbing to 32. Now the 5 is moving away, as we can see. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are 19. for the 6, it looks like, from the throwing position. And they hit it. Going to 25. That was a 6 that I think 4 players had missed previously. Täydellinen rajoitus. Player called Janne in the turn. And from pocket, he takes the throwing stance. And takes the 7. Nice. Going to 39. Täydellinen rajoitus now need 11 points to win. The 11. Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 25. Mutta terävä huomio tuolta tuolista. Joffrey, maybe. Joffrey. Cool. Okay, Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 25. They need to also think of not letting Täydellinen rajoitus score 11. The 11 is standing there in the main formation and is difficult to hit. Mahlun Mölkkääjät, what do? They maybe take the 9. Yes, they take the 9. Climbing to 34. They need 16 points to victory, which of course takes 2 turns. Täydellinen rajoitus, 39. They need 11. They may try for a sort of trick shot. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see who said what. No. Take the 11 and another pin. Yes, it's very good. Joffrey. Okay, so that was 2 points for Täydellinen rajoitus. They did go for the 11, but it was too challenging. They now need 9 points, and that one is freely available. Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 34. I think they are thinking of moving the 9. As you remember, this takes a sort of hard hit to actually move it, and that makes it more difficult to throw. Let's see what happens. He hits it hard. When he moves it, it's now the pin that's furthest away and it's to the side. Many players find it a little bit more challenging to throw towards the side than just straight forward. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Yes, the pins are rotated so they are centered towards the exact throwing space. So they are not centered all in the same direction. Or they're not, they are centered towards the same point. Täydellinen rajoitus need 9 points. It's far away, but they are going for it. Will they hit it? No, it's a near miss. So it's a line. And now, Mahlun Mölkkääjät, they need the 7. They need the 7, and that is easier. You see, that's the, let's see, the 9 is all the way over there. You see, that's the furthest away. And 3 pins in a line. The third one is the 7. So 9 is to the edge, then there's 5, and then there's 7. That's, I will leave that one, yes. That one's now sort of alone and empty there in the middle. Yeah, don't know any French. Okay, will they hit the 7? Mahlun Mölkkääjät, will they place themselves? Well, okay, this is just the first set, so let's not go ahead of things. They do hit the 7. They take the first set. They took the first set. Onneksi olkoon. Ensimmäisestä erävoitosta. Nyt sitten seuraavaa.
Pikkuinen minikylästä ollaan mukana.
Niin, montako asukasta?
4,5.
Okei.
Yes. 5 joukkuetta, tämmönen 3 joukkuetta, 32 joukkuetta.
Juu. Hetkinen, 16 joukossa.
16 joukossa, niin jo 16.
Mä
5 joukkuetta oli meidän koko porukassa. Ja se opettaa pulittaa kylällä.
Kuinka usein treeni?
Tiistai, torstai, sunnuntai. Joo.
Pelattu ilmeisesti kauan jo.
15 vuotta ollaan käyty.
Mä kerron tässä meidän katsojille. Okay, I just had a member from this Mahlua. Sorry. Let's see. Yes, Mahlun. Yes, Mahlun Mölkkääjät. A member of that community here, telling us that that community is a small place with 450 people living there. They play 3 times a week and practice, and they have been doing that for 15 years. 15 years they have been building their skills, which is the explanation to why they have 3 teams in the top 16. And now Mahlun Mölkkääjät score 11 points with their opening throw.
Rajoitus, Vepa heittää.
Täydellinen rajoitus. On the other side of the camera, the B games are going on, and I'm pretty sure that the Turkish team, this was the match where they needed the main referee and everything. I think it now finished the game, and I think the Turkish people won. That's a guess from 100 meters away. Täydellinen rajoitus also knocked down the main formation, getting 10 points. Yes, there are victory songs being sung there. So let's see, the B group was now cut down to 8 teams. Which is the same that's going on here now with the A group. It's a top 16 playing, and 1 out of 2 teams will be eliminated. MKA, it looks like somebody may be looking for a team called MKA, but that we don't have. Okay, we have Mahlun Mölkkääjät with 11 and Täydellinen rajoitus with 10. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are in turn now. The 7 seems to be sort of offering itself for the taking. Yes. And it's moved further away. Täydellinen rajoitus are on 10. And the only sort of high scoring pin that is available is the 7, which is now further away than it previously was. So let's see, will he go for it? He's taking aim. He's taking aim. And he's... Wait, what does he hit? He hits the 5, and they now have 15.
Bayrağımızın altına gidelim, bayrağımızın altına.
take the 7 again, climbing to 25, moving it even further away. Anteeksi, voiko sinne toisella puolella kaveria? Ihan kiitos, ei hätää ollenkaan. Joo, tossa on hyvä olla. Okei. Täydellinen rajoitus. I think they're going for the 5 again. I don't think they're going for the 7, it's very far away. Yes, 5. Moving them to 20. Well, Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 25. They have hit the halfway mark. Mahlun Mölkkääjät in turn. Right. Let's see what they do. Will they? Yes, they take the 3, which was available. Move to 28. The referee is giving the score before each throw, and I suppose maybe even after each throw. Let's pay attention to that. Täydellinen rajoitus. Take the 3 and the 5. It's 2 points. I suppose that all of you viewers are familiar with the main rule of Mölkky. If you knock down more than 1 pin, you score the number of pins that fell. If you knock down exactly 1 pin, you score the number on it. Okay, so we have now Täydellinen rajoitus with 22 points and Mahlun Mölkkääjät with 28 points. They still need 22 points to win. I see that 3 times 7. 7 is... Ooh, it's even further. There it is, the 7. Yes. So let's see. No. If you hit that twice, it will be even further away. It's no use. They need another way to get there, missing 22 points. Yes, he breaks them information. Vai onko? Kyllä. 34 points. He knocked down 6 pins, scoring 6 points. They need 16 more points and are now looking at the pins to see how to reach 16. That was the 6. Okay, cool. Our viewers have information that we don't have. We just learned that these AVM 1 have 1 and Mahlun Mölkkääjät 1 are out of the competition. If I think it was Flora, if this information is correct. Okay, now we have Täydellinen rajoitus going for the faraway 7 but missing. So that now gives even more room for Mahlun Mölkkääjät. They need 16 points. If they get that, they are among the top 8. Mahlun Mölkkääjät. They need 16 points, but how will they get there? He knocks down 4 pins, moving to 38. And does he free the 12? Because 38 is, of course, a sort of magical number in Mölkky, because when you're on 38, you have the first theoretical chance to reach 50 by knocking down the 12 pin. The 12 is part of the main formation. I can take a quick zoom to show you. There you can see the 12, but I'm going back so we can see this throw here. Okay, Täydellinen rajoitus knocked down 4 pins, climbing to 26. They are far away. Mahlun Mölkkääjät. I think the 12 is possible. It's not far away. It's not easy, but I think they may be going for that. Ei hätää, kyllä tosta saa mennä. Ja kävikö siinä niin, Jyrki? Kävikö siinä niin, että AVM1 voitti teidät? Kyllä, just tässä kun katsoja ties kertoo meille. Mahlun Mölkkääjät haki 12. Yes, the AVM1 information was confirmed by a player from the opposing team. Now Mahlun Mölkkääjät scored 2 points, going to 40. They need 10 more points to win. The 10 is there. Boxed in by other pins. Not easy to knock down just that. But Täydellinen rajoitus need 24 more points. They knocked down the 8. Are they thinking of 3 times 8? Maybe. 34. They need 16 more points. That would be twice the 8 again. Now Mahlun Mölkkääjät need 10. If they manage to knock down that 10, I can show you again. The 10 is there in the dead center of that box there. You see the 10? Let's see what happens. Ooh! He knocks down the 12, going over, dropping down to 25. They dropped down to 25. And Täydellinen rajoitus are on 34. They need 16 more points. I don't know. Yes, the 12 and the 4. The 12 and the 4 look very attractive. I think they are going to go for that. Will he get the 12? No, he misses. So now Mahlun Mölkkääjät. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are climbing from 25. They dropped back because they went over 50. Remember this rule? If you go over 50, that score is not recorded. You drop down to halfway mark 25. Mahlun Mölkkääjät are now throwing. They need 25 more points. Will they take the 12? Yes! They take the 12. They take a slight lead. They are now on 37. While Täydellinen rajoitus are on 34. So Täydellinen rajoitus need 16 points, while Mahlun Mölkkääjät need 13 points. Now Täydellinen rajoitus. He takes the 12, landing them on 46. Only 4 points missing, and that is maybe the most attractive pin on the field at the moment. I can show you the 4. There on the far left of the screen, the 4. Now Mahlun Mölkkääjät have 37. They need 13 points. I think there are several possibilities, but which would be the best one? Well, no really good ones. People are suggesting the 6 and the 7. The 7 is the furthest away pin. Let's see what he goes for. The 8 and the 5 maybe. No, he takes the 4. Okay. Landing them on 41. Yes, he moved the 4 further away. Now, Täydellinen rajoitus. If they knock down the 4, they even the sets here to 1-1. Täydellinen rajoitus, I think he's going for the 4. No, he went for the 1. Okay, the 3s, even better. 4-7, but that leaves a chance for Mahlun Mölkkääjät. The 9, I will show you the 9. It's there, you see? It's a difficult shot. It's a high arch lob that lands on the 9. Let's see if they try for that. If they take the 9, they try for it, and they do! Yes, that's Mahlun Mölkkääjät going on to the top 8. Cool. Täydellinen rajoitus are knocked out of the competition. Hei Ville, mennään katsomaan Cobra ja Kymiläisiä.
Joo.
Oh. Okay. We're going to now watch the Cobra game. They're playing the Kymiläiset. Let's see how it plays. There we have the Musketeers that we haven't seen either.
Mölkky! Me tulemme taas. Läksimme. Niitä on puolille silmä ajan.
Täydellinen ajoitus. Okay. Yes, perfect timing. We have the Cobra team playing Kymiläiset. Both have won 1 set in this game, and this is now the main set. The team that wins this set takes a spot in the top 8. Nine points for the Cobra opening. Okay. Kymiläiset. So Cobra got 9 points for their opening throw. Kymiläiset focus and throw a fast throw. Actually, similar to the style of the Cobra guys. They have 8 points. The pins are stood back up by the referee. And the pin is returned to the players by the referee as well. Cobra go from 9, climbing onwards. Low and fast, 5 points, climbing to 14. Kymiläiset are on 8 points. All the pins are very close together. The 7 is a little bit apart from the others. Let's see if he goes for that one. He does. He takes the 7 and they climb to 15. External people on the field creating a reaction. Cobra stay on 14. They wanted the 7. Kymiläiset now have the chance to take a bit of a lead here. They were 1 point in the lead, but if they score some points now, they will increase that. Will he also go for the 7? He does, and it's a nice clean hit, knocking the 7 back. We have the 5 there behind the referee as well. I think the 5 is turning into the more attractive pin here. We cannot see it, it's behind the referee. It looks to me like he's going for the 5, and so he was. There it came. Cobra scored 5, climbing to 19.
Hyvin heitetty nämä kattoja ja heittoja.
Kymiläiset have 22 points. They scored the 4, landing on 26. They have passed the halfway mark. And if you don't remember, Cobra are the reigning world champions. Okay. Otetaanko koko kuulutus oikein joukkueet ja kentät? Okay. 7.
Viisarja pelaa kentillä. 15-30.
Joo. Hei Ville, haluatko sä yrittää seurata tota tilannetta? 26 tällä hetkellä ja 10 vuodessa.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Group B playoffs have advanced now. We have 8 teams that will be playing in 15 minutes. Eli ryhmä B:n pudonnuspelit ovat edenneet siihen vaiheeseen, että 15 minuutin päästä 8 kovinta B-joukkuetta jatkavat pelejä. Annan teille nyt joukkueet ja kentät. Kuntaliitoksen kaatajat ja Team Tuo Noi, kenttä 9. McHolma ja Tre Raja, kenttä 10. Saint-Nazaire, Mölkky 2 ja Mölkky Anatolian, kenttä 11. You'll Never Walk Alone ja Tamipeto, kenttä 12. Sorry, I get those in Finnish. So Saint-Nazaire, Mölkky 2 and Mölkky Anatolian, field 11. You'll Never Walk Alone and Tamipeto, field 12. Then Kajana, field 10 against Mahlun. Ja nämä B-ryhmän joukkueet siis pikkuhiljaa kohti kenttiä. Pelit alkavat noin reilun 10 minuutin päästä. Kiitos.
Okei. Kymiläiset ottaa 9 pistettä. Okay. So Kymiläiset are now actually in striking distance for the victory. Kymiläiset need 11 points to win, and the 11 is there, clearly available. You see it there. I'll check. Would it? They hit the 11. Cobra hit the 11 well. They move it to the 11 is now the furthest away pin out of these all. Moving Cobra to 48. Kymiläiset, I think I will move the camera. Mä tuun vähän teidän eteen, anteeksi, tässä meidän täytyy saada tuo 11. Ei jätä, kiitos. Okay, so like this, we see the 11. It's the furthest away pin. So, Kymiläiset are going for it. It's a long shot, but it's not impossible. If they hit it now, they are one of the top 8 teams. I will check the woody thing in a minute. But they miss. And now Cobra need 2 points to win. Let's see. I will move back to look at the main formation. That's the main formation. If we see 2 pins together, that's a way to score 2 points, of course, but it's not easy. And the 2 pin is all the way here on the side. It's the nearest of the faraway pins, you see? Ooh, very close. Very close. So, Kymiläiset still need their 11 points. And it goes past, and now, now the question is, will they have the guts to go for it one more time? Because if they miss it a 3rd time, they are eliminated. And Cobra are the winners. But let's see. Cobra have a chance to decide the victory now. If they get 2 points now, he's going for the same far away too. Let's see what happens. No, he takes the 5. They drop down to 25. Cobra dropped down to 25. Now Kymiläiset have a lot of time and room to operate. Since Cobra dropped down to 25, they need 11 points to win, but the 11 is so far away that it's too risky for them to go for that. They need another way to get the 11 points. Let's see what they choose to do. Okay, I will try to tell you what happens. Four points. Yep, that moved the Kymiläiset to 43 points. They need the 7. 7 is one of the faraway pins. Just you see there beside the. Well, now it's hidden by the referee's head. It's there behind the referee. Cobra, I think Cobra are forced to try for the 7. It's one of those faraway pins there, the one in the center, so to speak. They hit it. They move it further away. They climb to 32 and they leave a pin that is more difficult than the 11 was for Kymiläiset. Kymiläiset made 2 mistakes on 11 and it is likely that they will miss also the 7 here. It is possible that they hit it, but they are also looking at other possibilities. How can they climb from 43 to 50? How can they get the missing 7 points? Let's see what happens. Now the main formation is there behind the referee. Kymiläiset need 7 points. Let's see what they do. If it is here in the information, I'll tell you what happens. No, it's far away. It is the 7! Kymiläiset take the victory and place themselves in the top 8. Cobra are out. Okay, the 96 teams in the A group from this morning have now diminished and there are only 8 teams left. Just äsken.
Joo, mutta siis oliko se niinku sit pelissä siinä?
Nyt on pudotuspelit nimenomaan. Se, joka häviää sen. Joo, mutta puolikas, joo. Mutta se oli se tämä CSKA. Siinä oli 2 neljännesvuoden arvomistaria. Ja niistä mä en tiedä. Joo. Niitä me ei ole katsottu. Joo. No varmaan ei katsoa ympäri. Okay guys, we will take a break. We will continue with the top 8 in maybe half an hour, but we will close the broadcast for some 20 minutes. Thank you guys, see you later.